This is a simple request of a web page. As you can see here, I am inside of a folder called page request. I have some node modules and package.json. Those are simply supporting the file that is called index.js. As you can see here, it is pretty small, 15 lines of code, and even less instructions within it. The first line requires a module that is in the folders. This is a standard package within Node.js. And you can see there that I define the address on line 7. The URL is simply the MIT page. On line 9, I have a function that is going to make the call. And if there is no error, you can see here that inspect.html it's called. The body that is the response from the request to the server is then passed into that function inspect.html. And in this case, we're simply going to write it to the console. So let's go ahead and run this. Now, if you do not have Node.js installed, you will need to do that. And I'm going to show you here the address. That's nodejs.org. You need to install this before you can run it. And when it comes to the documentation for that module, the request module, you can go to npmjs.com/request, as you can see here, and there's documentation that goes into a lot more depth as to what this does. So let me go ahead and open up a console here within that folder. As you can see here, I'm on my desktop and within page request. And if I list my files, you can see the same thing that we were looking at a moment ago. And so once you have installed Node, you can simply type node, and in this case, the name of the file. And I'm going to go ahead and hit return. And as you can see there, the MIT page has come back. And that's all of the content that you would normally get if you requested this page through the browser. Now, when it comes to being able to manipulate that data, you could do that within the inspect HTML. You could do a search. You could identify something you were looking for. You could make other requests. You could post data back. But this is a simple example to get you started in making requests programmatically and being able to take actions based on what comes back.